Hey, my kings and queens, I'm your boy Johnny Knight with my girl D of a Kind,
Hi guys.
today we have an amazing guest, one of our oldest friends, our dearest friends, a great content creator, just an overall great guy. Um, but before we bring him on, we're gonna start our intro. And there we are. We're back. Hey, HOJO.
HOJO!
Hey, what's going on? Somebody's trying to call me, and sorry, that's not going to happen.
It's all good. Great ringtone, though.
Oh, thanks. What's going on, guys? How are we doing today?
Fantastic.
Wonderful. Very hot over here. We're going back up into the
High
38.
30s. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
40. So
That's like 100 and something in New York.
yeah.
Yeah. That's 100 and something in our simple way of trying to figure things out. We usually
Well, yeah,
All right.
Celsius versus Fahrenheit, right? They do
Yeah.
it different than we do. So
Un momento, por favor.
yes. Okay.
All right. There's 6 people in the chat. Thank you guys for coming in.
Oh, welcome everybody.
We don't know who's in the chat just yet because there's nobody in there. But if you want to say hi, come say hi.
Oh yeah, there's 6 people.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody.
All right. Let's start with these questions. So,
Okay.
how has your channel, YouTube channel, grown since we've last chatted 2 years ago?
Well, I tell you, it was kind of still for a little while. Sorry about that phone call, by the way. It was a little still for a little while, and then I started. I got this really great idea. I was like, I'm going to start doing some retro radio, and I started doing some retro radio, and I popped in some Dragnet, and as soon as the internet got a hold of that, then it kind of blew up a little bit.
Right.
So I've been riding the wave of Dragnet for the last year and something. But no, that's really the biggest thing. The old time radio has really been the biggest change and biggest push for the channel, I believe.
Oh, that's awesome.
Very cool.
Now we just want to say hi to a few people.
All right, we got Kenneth Bird in the house. We got John Kavanagh. Hi, Grandpa. We got Gotham City Collectibles.
That's Drew.
Hey there, Drew. And Ryan Milkey.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey. Yes, we hope you both are doing great. It's the one and only HOJO. Great to see you all. Yes, thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming in. So what made you want to start a radio show?
Honestly, I found myself I used to watch a lot of Mystery Science Theater to sleep with. That just helped me sleep, and I thought, man, I was getting really tired of that. So I found the old time radio, and I was starting to sleep with that old time radio, and I got to the point that I was thinking, I'm not hearing what I really want to hear.
Right.
I don't really want what I'm getting on the internet right now. So I put out what I wanted to hear, and that's kind of it. After I did that, bada boom.
Okay. And when you say you weren't hearing what you wanted to hear, what? Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
On the internet itself, I wasn't finding anything that I really wanted to hear. It would be Dragnet, but it would be like one episode, or it would be like a complete live all the time type thing, and I don't really like that. I like to have some specifics, and again with Mystery Science Theater, I knew each episode was like an hour and a half, and 2 episodes, it's 3 hours. I'm weird like that, so I started putting this stuff out in 12-hour blocks, and then I was like, that's too much. So I started putting it out in 8-hour blocks, and I was like, that's too much. And then I hit the 4-hour block, and I was like, that's perfect. That's perfect for me. And I don't know if you remember the last time that we spoke. I normally sleep about 4 hours.
Yeah.
So
remember you mentioning that.
It was like, all right, this is perfect. This is right. So, and I got so into it that now, like, I can't sleep by it. I'm just up talking to people in chat.
Oh, okay. It totally changed your
Yeah.
the way you don't sleep to it anymore.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay. Oh, that's cool.
But it's cool because whenever I do actually want to get some rest, I always just turn my own video on, and I'm like, yeah. I hear the Star Spangled Banner at the end, and it's like, okay, it's time to get up and do something. All right,
Oh, okay.
let's go USA. Let's go do something. So,
Okay.
So what happened to Hojo Eats? Is that coming back anytime soon?
that will be coming back. And what happened to Hojo Eats, and I slightly touched on it the last time, but I had some really bad teeth things going on. But now I have my new teeth.
Oh yeah.
So Hojo Eats will be slowly coming back as we go into it.
Because I like that segment so much. It was just so fun to watch you.
Oh, thank you, man. I
try all
appreciate
these
that.
unique things. I really like the jerkies that you tried. Like
Oh, yeah. I'll never forget those. Mako shark. Ugh. Gross.
So how long have you been monetized?
Let's see. Probably 4 months now. 5 months.
Oh
Maybe.
wow.
It's not been very long. And we're not hitting the full monetization just yet. But yeah, being able to accept super chats and things like that, that's really awesome. And I'm really hoping that we can eventually get to that 1,000 mark. We're sitting at like 901, I think now.
Close.
Yeah, so we'll hit that mark eventually. I want to be able to invest anything that I get back from YouTube back into YouTube.
Right.
And I'm really excited for that because that means a lot of really big leaps for the channel once that happens.
So when you got monetized, did that kind of push you more into your content? Like, did that give you motivation?
Yeah, it was one of those things. It was like, well, like as soon as I got monetized, it was like, yes, finally. And then it was immediately like, oh no, I've got to do something now.
Bittersweet.
I've got to make sure that I actually put my videos out on time, that I do, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and try to do whatever else. And yeah, it definitely gave me a push,
Yeah.
for lack of a better term.
Awesome. Just want to say hi to Humble. Welcome, brother.
Hey there, Humble. Good to
Hello,
see
hello.
you.
So I think we asked this last time, but you've changed so much. What makes your channel unique and special in your eyes since we last
Well,
interviewed?
now that you have changed and grown.
Yeah.
Yes, I've grown width-wise. No, I think that still what makes it special is just the fact that I can't find anything else online like it.
Mm-hmm.
And if I did, then I would admit that. But I think that eventually the channel is going to be more like an actual TV channel, with actual, like, every day this is the lineup, and every other day this is the lineup. At least that's my hope.
Right.
And I want to revive kind of the retro stuff. I want to revive that retro style. Somehow mix the 50s with the 80s, and you get this weird amalgamation of something I'm trying to do. So that's what I think the channel will eventually come to. At least what I'm trying to make it happen.
I would love to see that. That sounds very interesting.
50s with the 80s.
Yeah.
Good two times to mix together,
Yeah.
for sure. Okay.
So we're jumping out of YouTube questions and we're jumping right into Funko questions.
All right.
Now you're a Funko collector. When we first interviewed you, you had nothing to do with Funko.
No clue, but now, yeah, I'm there now.
So what was your first ever Funko ever collected?
The first one, I think that was the Captain Kirk that somebody bought me.
Oh no.
It was either the Captain Kirk that somebody bought me or the Moon Pie Man.
That's
I think
awesome.
the one of the two, Mr. Moon Pie. Yeah, I think that was probably it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
So what was your first?
Funko, you
There,
collected?
yeah, that one was already asked.
Okay.
How did you get into Funko collecting?
Oh
Well,
God.
I was watching a lot of my buddies online that was collecting it, and I thought, this is crazy.
Yeah.
How can you really get that much enjoyment out of it? And then the more that I watched everybody, the more I was like, I want one of those little things. And then I got one, and that's about the end of it, because it just kept on growing after that.
One
But
of
I
us.
but I know but I noticed that you're very picky of what you decide to pick up. You're
Yes.
not just getting whatever looks cool. You get stuff that you're actually into.
Yeah, I have two basic reasonings behind when I buy a Funko or a soda. Number one, is it something that I really enjoy?
Right.
If it's not, even though it looks cool and it might be a special edition or whatever, if it's nothing that I'm going to enjoy, I don't pick it up unless it's a chase. If it's a chase, I don't care what it is, I'll pick it up.
Yeah.
And two, I try to make sure that I get a good deal.
Yeah.
For me, it's one of those, I refuse to pay retail prices. I don't know, it's part of the hunt for me. It makes it even more difficult.
Right.
So yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Did I answer that? I don't know if I answered that.
You did great. That was a great answer.
Well, that's kind of how you are.
Yeah, same here.
He's like, I have to get a good deal for like certain ones that mean something to you, but you kind of refuse to pay like retail prices if you can get a better deal.
Hey.
He's great at it too, at the hunt.
Yeah, that's what it's all about for me now. It's like it's the hunt for me, and it's kept my mind busy.
Mm-hmm.
It's emptying out my wallet, but it's kept my mind very busy.
Okay.
Okay, this is not on the list, but I thought of it while we were talking. So if you had a fire and you were only able to save one Funko Pop in your collection, what would that be?
Probably my Captain Kirk, because it was gifted to me.
Oh, that's awesome. It has meaning behind it. Yeah.
Yeah, like I love my pops, but yeah, the Captain Kirk.
Awesome.
Would you say that every single one has a meaning behind it? Like something like, oh, I remember I got
Nostalgia?
this. Nostalgic.
I would say about half of them do.
Half of them do?
Because I normally buy two at a time, if I can find it, or I'll buy a pop and a soda at the same time.
Okay.
And normally, whenever we do that, it's almost always with my family.
Okay.
I'm almost always out with my family, like we're going to a doctor's appointment or coming back from a doctor's appointment or something like that. And yeah, so a lot of them really do hold a lot of sentiment.
Okay, because you have about how many would you say?
450 or
Does
500.
every single one have a nostalgic attachment?
Oh
or-
yeah, they're all childhood like animes and
I know,
music.
but even when you were getting them, not just because of your
Oh,
childhood.
100%.
Each one has something, because a lot were gifted,
Yeah.
but a lot actually, when we went hunting for them, we remember the day clearly about
Yeah, 100%.
something special happened that day. And you,
Yeah, I remember all the pandemic days pops that
Yeah.
I got. I remember moments. Yeah.
okay,
That's
the way to collect, guys. I think.
So my next question is a fun one, and I thought I related this to you. What retro show or movie would you like Funko to create that they haven't yet?
Now they may have created this, but I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any Alf. Let's see.
Alf. Okay.
Yeah, I love Alf, and they just started running it on YouTube again. But no, I haven't seen any Alf, and I would say ET, but I've seen some decent ETs. Have they made He-Man yet?
Yeah, they have a whole line of He-Man.
Yeah. I've got some of them. What am I talking about? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna stick with Alf.
Okay.
Alrighty.
That's awesome. So this is a funny question. Is collecting a hobby or addiction at this point? It seems like you have control over it, so.
Yes, both. I am dealing with the addiction by putting myself limitations on there. But I think it's beyond a hobby, because I think in Funko Pop at this stage, it's like I look around and I'm just like, okay, no, I've got that, need it, got it, want it, need it, got it, want it. You know, it's kind of stupid, but no, I it's most definitely an addiction that I'm living with. Happily.
Yeah, it's
happily
it's
living
a good
with.
one.
Yeah.
What line of Funko Pop are your favorite?
Any of the Ninja Turtle lines. I love Ninja Turtles, and that's what I was going to say before for that other question. But they've already made so many lines, and they're coming out with a new line of the Ninja Turtles as well. I love the Ninja Turtles. Any Transformers, love Transformers, and on top of that, anything that's a robot, like the Star Wars droids, anything that's a robot, I just love. I don't know why.
Yeah, they just dropped a new Transformer one. That's really looks really good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send it to you later.
Yes, thank you.
How many Funko Pops do you have in your collection? Do you keep count?
I don't keep count. I think we're up to somewhere like 250, 260, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Right after this interview, it's strange. I'm going to start taking my wall down. I have to move, so I'm going to start taking everything down as soon as we're done with this. So I will give you a count by the time I'm done. But yeah, I'd say 250.
Oh wow. Okay. Hey, Christina Payne.
Welcome. And Humpty.
Welcome.
Hey guys.
Christina, one of the best moderators
she's
in the YouTube community.
Yeah, she's on top of it all the time.
And everybody's channel. She's an amazing person.
Yeah, she's wonderful. Good to see you.
What was your first Funko chase? Do you have many chases?
I always have to look back because
got a few big ones too in the middle there.
Yeah. I think that my real first chase was Cogsworth.
Oh, that's cool.
So, and again, I found this guy at Marshall's just sitting there. Sitting there.
Yeah. You figured out that Marshall.
Like, okay, why not? So, yeah. First one in the wild, because I've been looking for a long time.
I was going to ask a stupid question, though, with regards to chases. Do chases actually, because I haven't seen it yet, the big ones that he has in the background or what you have, that big one there, did they come in chases?
I'm not 100% sure.
Because I've never
seen a big one. Hey, Simon. Welcome.
I know that they did the Sentinel with Wolverine. They also did a chase version of that one.
Yeah.
In a big version? Okay.
I think they do. I think they do, yeah.
It must be rare, or they don't do it often or something.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Our next question is favorite store to shop for Funkos or online retailer?
I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this. I'm sorry, guys. I like to shop on Walmart and on Amazon a lot because you can always find a good deal at Walmart, especially for the jumbo Funkos.
Yeah,
they always have one on sale. It doesn't matter when it is. I'm sorry, my mouth is so dry. But no, you can always find one on sale at Walmart. But my secret place to go. Oh, thanks, Charlie. You're taking a poo-poo. My secret place to go is Marshall's or Ross. Those two places, I can always find something for a good price.
And a weird place to find Funkos, actually. Marshall's is like mainly clothes, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like mainly clothes. You wouldn't expect to find.
It's a strange thing, but
but good deals.
Yeah, crazy deals.
And I found some good stuff at Five Below. Yeah, don't be sleeping on Five Below.
I'm sad we don't have Five Belows in Canada.
Oh no.
It's so frustrating because I see so many pops I want. I'm like, oh, for $5, that's a steal.
We have Dollarama.
Yeah, but they don't sell Funkos.
Well, hey, can you order offline? Can you order the Five Below stuff offline?
No, they don't ship to Canada either.
Oh
It's so
no.
frustrating.
Oh, I didn't even think of
Because
that.
I got some Parks and Rec pops that I really wanted, and I couldn't get them. I had to get a friend to buy it from the States, then him send it to me. It's just a whole
Just a thing, man.
yeah.
Frustrating thing.
What
Excuse me.
what is a chase that you would like Funko to make, like that they haven't made yet?
I don't know. I maybe I'm jumping on this train right now, but I would like to see some cool Wolverine chases.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen any so far. So yeah, some cool Wolverine stuff. Any of the Marvel characters, especially the classic Marvel characters.
Yeah.
Up their Spider-Man chases and stuff like that. That'd be great.
Right. Thank you, Christina. Have you seen the Wolverine Deadpool movie yet?
No, not yet. I am a cheapie, so I will probably see it whenever it comes out on something that's streaming.
Yeah.
So, I'll be late to the game there.
Older. He's looking older. The guy that plays Wolverine, I forget his name, but he's looking old. Oh my goodness. In a respectful way, he is.
Hey, that's all right. I wish I looked that good right now. So I'll
Do you know who plays Deadpool in that movie?
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's played
He's
almost.
in like so many movies lately,
His
right?
voice suits it though.
Does it?
Yeah,
For
because
Deadpool?
Deadpool's silly and
It's
he
silly?
has a
Yeah.
silly voice.
Yeah, he's
What
perfect.
a weird
Yeah.
dynamic, the two of them,
Yeah.
Wolverine and Deadpool. Okay, I'm down to see it just to see.
Because Wolverine's more serious and like, "Grr," and like
Yeah.
Deadpool's more playful
He
and
gives
fun.
the
It just
comedy.
it works really well, you know.
Thank you, Christina. I appreciate that.
Do you prefer to display your Funkos out of box or in box?
Right now, where I live in this apartment, all in box. I do have a few out of box, but that's only because like the boxes were damaged or something like that.
Right.
But no, I keep that cat. I keep as much as I can in box. But whenever I move, oh baby, opening these things up, especially my Godzilla ones. They're gonna be all displayed.
Those will look out great out of box.
I'm a nerd. Anyway.
Do you collect sodas? And if you do you have a favorite?
I do collect sodas. I finally got into it. And the favorite one that I have, I haven't even opened up yet. My favorite one is Garfield. And I haven't opened them up yet, but let's see. I got two of these Fix It Felix, both at Marshall's, and they were both chases.
Oh wow. Let's go.
So yeah, I think that answers that question. I've got a lot of them that I haven't even opened yet because I'm thinking I'll wait and I'll film it.
Oh,
Right.
and you just haven't filmed it yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll probably be after the move.
With the Garfield, what's the chase? Is he eating like pizza or lasagna or something? Do you
I'll
know?
find out. Uno momento.
Okay. That would just be interesting because I love Garfield too. I mean, I grew up on it.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you just keep on talking. I'll
Hey, Rocket Blast Gaming.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
I'll open one up.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
Okay, well, only if you want to. Like, I didn't want to.
Thanks,
No, this
HOJO. I mean, Rocket Blast Gaming. Appreciate that.
Rocket
Blast.
Yeah.
No, I've been looking for a reason to do this. You just gave me a reason.
Okay.
We can keep on talking.
Is it special enough
All
occasion?
right.
Okay.
Would you ever try mystery boxes?
Oh yeah. If I had the money, I would be down to order all kinds of mystery boxes. And my hope is still to start a slight mystery box company,
Right.
and send those things out to people. That's why I do all this collecting that I do now.
Mhm.
It's all in hopes that eventually I'll be able to start this company up and be able to send these out to people that really want them.
Yeah,
wonderful.
that's awesome.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, this is you.
Well, folks, you wanted to know what the chase looked like.
Yes, ma'am, or sir.
Hey, careful.
Okay, so there's Garfield.
That's the regular one.
Yeah.
Beach ball and a glass of lemonade or something.
And this is the chase.
Oh, you got the chase. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, so he's got a like a mask on.
A mask and flippers, and he is flocked.
Oh, he's flocked. Oh,
He's
cute.
So there we go.
Got good luck with sodas.
Yeah.
All chases so far.
That was a chase. Put him back in his little box. That just made my day.
That's
good.
awesome. So I'm done. For now. Now we're getting into out of the blue questions. So these are just fun.
Yeah, out of the blue. So, we talked about your personal experiences with ghosts or energies that were unusual experiences. Do you have any more stories or experiences you'd like to share with us?
Oh, let's see. I've got all kinds. I'm trying to find one that's short.
Yeah, I figured you'd have to go through it, but
I don't know. There was one time when I was at college. It's an interesting story. I went to a college, and I won't reveal the name of this college right now, but they had a chapel in the middle of the college square, and it was built in a square. And you go out inside, and it pulled from all four corners of the building down to the middle podium. That was a circle. It was the weirdest church I'd ever seen in my life, right? Because when you go in, you start stepping down. Anyway, and in the middle of this thing, and on the ceiling, they had this big cross that was hanging in there. Well, I remember one night, I just wasn't feeling good, and the chapel was always open. So I decided to go down to the chapel and pray for a little bit. Just, I was not having a good time at college. There was all kinds of stuff that was going on. I just wanted to figure things out. And I'm in there praying. And as I'm praying, I'm starting to look at the murals that they have in the stained glass. And on one wall, it's fire. On one wall, it's earth. One wall, it's wind. And then on one wall, it was water. And all these four things came together. And I started to get this overwhelming feeling that this chapel was not exactly the type of chapel that I was used to being in. There's a different reason for this chapel. And the more I dug into it, the more I found out that actually the college was and the chaplain were witches.
Oh.
Like hardcore witches.
okay.
And not like, oh, it's a good witch. No.
Oh,
Yeah. If they had the hat and weird nose, they would be full blown. Anyway,
okay.
so I'm in there and I'm praying, and I feel this whoosh of air come in and just overtake me. Like everything in there wanted me out.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
And I heard very clearly, get out.
Are you serious?
Serious. Imagine 100 voices saying it at the same time, but whispering it.
Yeah.
How deep was the voice? Was it like a heavy, deep?
Deep
light?
and high. Again, it's like all different voices.
Oh, so just an overwhelming.
Yeah. And it froze me. And I looked up, and the cross was like just doing this.
Just gently swaying?
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I'm done with this for tonight. Good, bad, and different. I am done.
Right.
And then I went upstairs and went to sleep.
Okay. That's terrifying. You're looking for answers one day and you just go to a humble church, yet there's so much more to it.
Bad times.
Okay, well, that was cool. Thank you for sharing that.
In your promotion video, you said you want to get asked the question, why are you bald?
I am bald because of my genetics.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I am bald because of my genetics. My father started losing his hair at a very early age.
Yeah.
However, when both of my grandfathers passed away, both of them had more hair than I have right now.
Right.
So it's definitely genetics from the female side of the family.
Oh,
But
okay.
you're lucky because you have a great shape for
I
bald.
see
Some
it.
people don't.
Yeah.
Some people don't suit it at all.
The perfect egg shape.
Like
look
this
like a
guy,
toe.
I don't suit baldness.
That's bald.
I tried it once and I didn't like it. It looked really bad.
Yeah, but you have fantastic hair. So if you can grow fantastic hair, just let it grow.
Yeah.
Right.
I wish I had a head with hair, long, beautiful hair, shining, smiling, flowing, flaxen, waxing, just some
So-
hair.
What would your hairstyle be if you had hair? Would you have it very long? Would you have it short? Would you have it?
What color?
I would do crazy things with my hair all the time. If I had it right now, the one thing that I always wanted to have dreads, and not like the big, not the big clumpy dreads. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Clean
the
one.
nice clean dreads. Those I wanted them so bad.
Yeah.
I could see him with them. That would actually be a hairstyle that would suit you too.
I don't know about that, but
I think so. But anyway,
that's what I was
okay. So, all right. So let's continue on. Have you grown as a person mentally, spiritually, or emotionally since we last talked?
I think so. Yeah, I think that I've grown.
That has changed your life in a way?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to overtalk you.
No. Go
She
for
just
it.
added that
Yeah,
one
just
thing.
added that little piece in there.
Okay. I think that I've grown emotionally, definitely, because dealing with my mother going through her issues, and now dealing with my father who is going through some issues now.
Okay.
And just turning 40. I'm 41 now, just turned 41 yesterday. But turning 40 was this weird change. Once it happened, it's like I stopped really caring what people thought about me.
Oh,
I
thank
stopped
God.
really caring. And I'm not like, oh, I'm just going to walk out in my shorts and not worry about it. And no, but I just stopped caring about what people thought about me.
Mhm.
I'd reached 40 and I thought, you know what? I've done bad things. I've done good things. But now I'm just going to try to move forward and do the best I can do.
Right.
Be the best I can be.
That's inspiring for me because I'm going to be 39 this year, but 40, it's not that I super care about what people think, but I know what you're talking about it. It does plague you a little bit in your mind.
Yeah.
Oh, am I doing well with this at work, or do people like me as a person? Or so it does, that voice somewhat quiets after 40 a little bit.
It did for me.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but it was just like, it was like a light bulb went off, and suddenly I had this moment of clarity that was just like, you know what? You don't need to worry about what people think about you. You don't need to worry about, walking outside without wearing two shirts. People know you're a big guy,
Yeah.
Oh,
And once I got past that, it was like a whole mental change for me. It was just like, you know what? I'm going to be free. I'm going to live life free. And I did. And
so
I am. So
I assume also anxiety goes down a bit then.
yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm anxious about some other things, but yeah, from 40 to 41 was a very chill time in my life.
Right.
Because like I said, once you stop caring about what everybody thinks about you, then man, life really begins. It's crazy.
Okay.
That's great.
Wonderful. That kind of helps. Again, not that I care so much, but it hasn't been a thing I've had to practice over the years of understand that not everybody's going to like you anyway.
Yeah.
And to the people that do care about you will be there for you and support you. And the ones that don't, you can't control everything around you. You got to just let life be, sort of. So
Right.
I've heard that after 40 or after 50, some people say 50, it's not that you don't give a crap anymore. It's just that you pick and choose a little better what really matters to you, because maybe, I don't know what it is. Maybe we get to a point where we're like, life is kind of feeling like it's getting shorter. I don't know. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it. Once you hit that, it's like, okay, I probably have another 40 years ahead of me.
Which is a long time, but it just hit you different than when you're 20 and when you're
Right.
Right?
Yeah, 100%. And honestly, for me, it was one of those things that I was like, okay, I've lived 40 years. I've probably got 40 years ahead of me. Why don't we just do this next 40 different?
Okay.
You know, why don't we do it different? Why don't we have fun? We're at the age now that I don't care if somebody judges me for something. I guarantee that I'm worse than what you could judge me for. So,
and you're probably your own worst critic anyway.
Exactly. So yeah, it's the way it is. So yeah, don't dread it. Don't ever dread 40. 40 is going to come and you're going to be like, all right, okay, this is okay.
Got more handle on it.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
You got it.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So happy birthday, by the way.
Oh yeah. Thank you. I
Very
appreciate
happy
that.
for you. So what did you do to celebrate your birthday yesterday?
We actually, me and my parents went out and watched the 30th anniversary of The Lion King. It's been out for 30 years now.
Jeez. Oh my God.
So I watched it when I was 11 in the theaters. So yeah, that's what we did. And then we went to Buffalo Wild Wings and got some chicken wings. So.
We lost Buffalo Wild Wings. It was a very sad day.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, I know.
Boo.
I know. They all packed up and went back to the States.
Not good riddance?
No,
they actually have good chicken wings?
They have actually really
I don't remember
chicken wings.
if you took me there.
I took you once a long time ago.
Like a very long
time
ago?
They had a claw machine. I went to get you
Oh, that place.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How do you like your wings? Spicy, sweet?
I like pretty much all wing. There's hardly any wing that I don't like.
Oh, well, that's good.
But the super hot atomic things, no, man, come on. Come on. If you can't enjoy it,
then yeah.
What's
the point? In your tongue.
Breaded or non-breaded?
I like naked wings, but I'll eat the breaded, obviously, any day. So
just so you know, people in the chat are saying happy birthday.
Christina said happy birthday. Rocket Boy said happy birthday.
Thank you, Christina and Rocket. I appreciate it.
Okay, so why did you stop a segment on your channel about going to graveyards to reach out to spirits? I kind of liked that a little bit. So
yeah,
we don't see
I actually had plans on doing that a whole lot more, but honestly, it was just with time and with connections, it didn't really work out like I wanted.
Right.
But that idea is not is not buried yet.
Okay, so stay tuned.
Yeah, we'll be bringing this year again. And I said it the last time. I was like, this next year I'm going to be more esoteric and blah 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 blah. This year I'm probably just going to be very strange.
Oh, I love it. My bread and butter.
Yeah. So that's about the best way I can put it. Strange. So be prepared.
Well, there's different facets to your personality. Like you have the radio thing that like it helps some people sleep, it's relaxing. And then you got this, like you said, going to graveyards of spirits. That's something that gets your heart pumping, So I'm excited for all these different ideas that are coming in. And so
yeah, you pull a whole bunch of different emotions from so many people.
Definitely.
And that's my goal, really. Again, at the end of the day, I want to make you feel something, anything. I don't care, even if it's hate. I just want to make you feel something. So
good way to be. Okay. Currently, what is your favorite video game?
Currently, this is not a big fan favorite, but I'm addicted to Uno.
Uno? That's a video game?
I'm so addicted. And I know that's crazy, but yeah, they've got these bots on there that you can play Uno with.
Yeah.
And they are brutal and ruthless, these evil bots.
Really?
But yeah, I'm a big
Uno?
fan of Uno, and I'm getting ready to get into the second Jurassic Park game,
Oh, that's cool.
Evolution 2, whatever it is.
Okay.
So, yeah, just
Very
got
cool. Okay. What other hobbies are you passionate about that maybe we don't know about yet?
I love collecting movies. I haven't in a while. My PlayStation 3 broke. So anyway, I I love collecting movies, and I love looking at documentaries about movies and about directors, actors, things like that. That's really what I do a lot. I dig into that a lot.
That's cool.
And I'd say 60% of my time is taken up by watching different people online and just watching people do their thing. That and cancer research. I do that on the side.
Okay.
So
with your movies, are you very organized of how you have them, or is it all over the place? How's that?
I used to be insanely organized. I had a printout, and each movie had a number that started with a letter. And I had them all in the certain orders, But now, ever since I got my divorce 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I don't know, not long ago enough. I just kind of all put them in one place. I have DVDs separated from the Blu-rays and the 3D stuff. That's about it.
Okay.
Because now in my life, I'm not worried about that. Now I'm just like, I want to watch a movie. Yep,
Yeah.
that'll work.
You're probably the only person left that collects movies, like the actual onto them, because I think we had a whole bunch and we just gave them to like a thrift store or whatever.
I still collect my favorite shows.
Well, yeah, but like we really cut down. We had a lot. At one point.
Because there's some movies that we never watched. So like
I know.
Like I only wanted the stuff that I really loved,
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I have this concept about physical media and books. I whenever the apocalypse does eventually happen, for whatever reason, I want people to be able to come in and find my home stocked full of physical media and books and all these things that they can actually watch and go back and read and check out. But in reality, what will happen is, I'll be burnt to a crisp and so everything else. Anyway.
No, but I get what you're saying. It's different when you have it in your hands versus if it's on your PlayStation.
100%.
Whatever, right?
Drew says, I collect duties. I have over 2,000 of them so far.
Nice, Drew.
That's really cool. Okay. So we're gonna go into trivia.
Yep, let's go to trivia.
Oh boy.
Okay, you ready? Got lots of cool questions in here, and some of them were easy, and some of them I was like, I have no idea.
Do you remember how good you did last time?
No.
Do you remember?
I think you got stumped up with the names of things.
But like I think you did pretty well.
But
this is my life right there.
And I think in general you did really good.
We'll see.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Who directed the 1973 horror film The Exorcist?
Oh my gosh. I want to say Stuart Gordon, but that's not it. I know this answer and I can't find it. Nope. I give it to me.
Okay, William Friedkin.
Friedkin.
Yeah. By the way, guys in the chat, if you know the answer and you want to chime in, go right for it.
Yeah.
We love when other people join in too.
Okay. Give me
some of these are hard, but some you'll be like, I got this.
Hey, Pop the Heat.
Yeah. Hey
Welcome.
there, Pop the Heat. You're just in time for trivia. Okay. What is the name of the possessed girl in The Exorcist?
Reagan. I don't remember her last name.
Okay. Half a point. Reagan McNeil.
McNeil.
Yes. Okay, so these are actually harder now that I'm reading them a second time over. Who is the author of the 1974 horror novel Jaws, which inspired the film? I don't know if you read the book.
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I know this, bro. Like it's on my bathroom wall.
On your bathroom wall, the
Yeah, I got a
novel,
big
the
Jaws,
picture of it.
big Jaws poster in there. It has,
Oh,
yeah, based on a novel by and a screenplay. It was written by him and the other guy.
I'll give you
Shoot.
the first letter of the first name.
Give me the first letter
With a P.
of the first name.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the last name, it starts with a B. So it's not peanut butter, but
No, it's not peanut butter.
no.
And it's not Patrick Blumfeld either. So
No.
I'm out. That's
Okay.
2 down.
Okay, so Peter Benchley.
Benchley.
Yes. Peter
Drew,
Benchley.
I hope you're doing okay. That sucks. You're in the hospital.
I'm still in the hospital, but I'm good. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for listening to us in the hospital. Hopefully, we're making your day here. But get well soon.
Yeah.
Get well. Okay. Okay, so you ready for the next one? We
Yes,
get the wheels turning?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Is that actually in your like a picture of Jaws in your bathroom? Like the
It
whole.
really is.
Mhm.
Oh, that's funny. And it says Peter Benchley.
Benchley, yeah, because he actually he wrote the thing and he wrote the script too with one of the other guys. So
okay. So it was hard to visualize.
yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me.
You see that every day.
I see it all the time.
That's okay. That's okay. We have lots to get through.
All right.
Okay, what 1980 horror film is based on a Stephen King novel and directed by Stanley Kubrick?
Wow, The Shining.
Yes,
Wow, let's
beautiful.
go.
There we go. Yay! For Simon. Ding.
Ding.
Okay. Which horror film featured a killer named Freddy Krueger?
Was that it? Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes,
Yeah.
there you go. See, some of these you'll get right away.
Yeah. I was afraid you're going to be like, in what year, which one? Yeah.
Not all of them like that. Okay, here we go. Who directed the 1960 horror film Psycho?
Oh, Alfred Hitchcock.
Beautiful.
Let's go.
Beautiful.
Now you're
Ding,
flying
ding.
through these.
Okay, what is the name of the infamous motel in Psycho?
Oh, the Bates Motel.
Yes,
Yeah.
beautiful. Do you know that the lady, what was her name, that played the wife?
In The Shining?
Yeah,
passed?
she passed away.
Yes, R.I.P. She just passed away.
Great actress.
Shelley Duvall.
Shelley
Yeah.
Duvall, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. I was writing this out and it was on the TV.
The
It was-
news, yeah.
it
Oh,
said,
wow.
"Did you know that this lady passed away from
Yeah.
The Shining?" And I was like, "Whoa!" I'm writing this question out right about The Shining, right at this moment. It was very
It's kismet. It's meant to
yeah,
be.
right. Okay. What 1978 horror film was directed by George A. Romero and features zombies?
78. Was that Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah.
Yes, beautiful.
Okay.
Good job.
I get that one and Dave that it mixed up when it comes to their actual dates.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was good that you could remember 1978 and put that together. That was great. Okay, what is the name of the camp in the 1980 film Friday the 13th?
Camp Crystal Lake.
Yes, there you go. Okay, which 1996 horror film was directed by Wes Craven and parodies slasher films?
Scream?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Nice.
All
Love
right.
that movie. Not actually scary.
Cool. Yeah, not actually scary.
But
that was
an
nice.
awesome movie. I love those parody or those funny ones. Like, I'm not a great horror person because I actually can't get to sleep, and I actually believe in the scary movies, like stuff about spirits anyway, and like horror like that.
Right.
I will not watch. But the funny stuff like Scream, like I love that movie. So glad that they
Yeah.
came out with it. Yeah. Okay. In the 1976 horror film Carrie, what supernatural ability does the protagonist possess?
I could be really wrong here, but the ability to start fires with her mind.
Yeah, but there's a name for it. What do you?
Telekinesis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. What 2007 Spanish language horror film
Oh no.
is directed by Juan Antonio Benoya? Sorry if I butchered that. And produced by Guillermo del Toro. And that's it.
Okay. Old Guillermo. Let's see. What year was it again?
2007. Spanish language horror film. Okay, I have no idea.
I want to say something like Purge or Splice or something like that,
Nope.
but that's not correct.
No.
I don't know this one.
I don't never heard or seen this, but The Orphanage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Watch that. Come on. Yeah, it's great.
But
I
it's
like
in
it.
Spanish, isn't it?
Well, you read the subtitles.
I like to watch a movie and not have to read the movie.
I watch a movie to watch it, not read. If I wanted to read, I'd read a book.
Yeah. I don't mind reading, I don't mind watching, but it's the same thing with animes. When we're trying to watch an anime, I'm like, I want to like watch the cartoon. I don't want to have to be like looking down here. I want to be like looking up, you know? But you're saying it was a good one?
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay. Alrighty.
All right.
What is the name of the demon in the 2013 film The Conjuring? I haven't seen this one either.
Oh. It's not the nun.
Nope, not the
No.
nun. It's a weird name.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not like Bob or anything.
No, I can't remember it. I'm out.
Okay, and if I butcher this, sorry, but it's Bathsheba.
Bathsheba, yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay. From The Conjuring. All right. What 1982 horror film directed by Tobe Hooper was written and produced by Steven Spielberg?
Hey, FPP.
Hey, FPP.
It's not Phantasm.
No.
No? Okay.
I think you would have liked this movie.
Would have been Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
No, not
Nope.
that either.
Dang it. I don't know. I don't know what else he directed now off the top of my head.
Okay, it's Poltergeist. I think you would have loved that movie. It seems like it's down
Dang it.
your
I
alley.
didn't know I didn't know Tobe Hooper directed that.
Oh, okay. Well, hey,
Wow.
learn something new all the time, right?
Wow, that's fantastic.
That's cool. I don't know who Tobe Hooper is, so I know Steven Spielberg. I don't know Tobe Hooper, but I guess he's a well-known name.
Decently.
Decently? Okay. What is the name of the main antagonist in the Hellraiser film series?
Is it Christie?
No, his actual name in the movie.
Oh, Pinhead?
Yes.
There we go.
Head.
Yeah.
Awesome. What you were thinking of the actor's name.
I was thinking of the what is it? Not the antagonist, but the protagonist.
Oh, okay. You can't forget Pinhead with all those lines and then the pins sticking out, and yeah. Okay, even I know that. In what year was the original Halloween movie released?
Was that 79?
Oh, close.
78.
Yes. Beautiful. That was good.
I knew I had to be right around there.
Yeah, that was great. Which horror film is about a cursed videotape that kills viewers 7 days after watching it?
The Ring.
Yes.
Also
Don't
known
like
as
that
The Ring.
Ugh.
That's a messed up movie.
Yeah.
I've seen snippets of it, but I always watch movies like this, so I just can't. Anyway, what is the name of the villain in the Child's Play film series?
Chucky.
Yes, beautiful.
It's like, please don't. I don't remember the other dude's name. That
No.
possessed him.
Who is the masked killer in the Scream film series?
Ghostface.
Yes.
All right.
Beautiful. Okay. You're doing great, honestly.
Yeah, he's killing it right now.
Yeah. Okay, in which film does actress Mia Farrow play a pregnant woman who becomes paranoid about her unborn child?
Rosemary's Baby.
Yes.
Let's go.
I've never heard of that one either.
I
Oh
know.
my gosh. Oh, dude, that's
That's a creepy one too?
oh, that's creepy.
Okay. I don't know. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
go and watch it. But anyway, what 1999 horror film features a group of documentary filmmakers lost in the woods?
Oh, the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah.
Simon's funny. Good job, Hojo. Ding.
Okay. Who directed the 2017 horror film Get Out?
Jordan Peele.
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh,
Nice.
really? You know your horror for sure. What is the name of that all men in the Phantasm film series?
Oh, the Old Man and Phantasm.
Yeah. I've never heard of this. That's why I'm confused.
Nuts.
What's the name? Something simple.
Yeah, I it's so simple I can't remember it actually.
So it says The Tall Man.
Oh, I thought they wanted to do something else. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't help you because I don't know. Anyway, in the 1991 film The Silence of the Lambs, who is the cannibalistic serial killer that Clarice Starling interviews?
Hannibal Lecter.
Yes. And I like that movie. It's scary, but it's more of a thriller to me. I like thrillers.
Yeah.
I'm more of a thriller person. The gore and the scary stuff that makes you like that. Oh, I can't handle it.
Hey, Quick Draw McGraw. Welcome.
Oh, Quick Draw. Hey,
What's up, buddy?
welcome. Doing some trivia.
Always want to say howdy when I see you.
Howdy. Howdy, my friend. Okay, which horror film takes place on a spaceship called the Nostrum?
Oh, the Nostromo.
Okay.
Event Horizon.
No.
Nope. Alien.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Who directed the 2004 horror film S.A.?
2004 horror film S.A.
I don't know if this was written correctly. Does that sound right about anything?
I've never even heard of that one.
Okay, so I don't even think it says the answer is James 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take your word
That
for
one,
it.
I don't know. No, I think I might have written that wrong. I'm not sure because that doesn't sound right. But anyway, okay. SA I've never heard of. Anyway, okay. What classic horror film features the line, "They're coming to get you, Barbara"? Oh, the line, "They're coming to get you, Barbara."
They're coming to get you, Barbara. That's from the original Night of the Living Dead.
Beautiful.
Nice.
They're coming to get you, Barbara. Okay. Nope.
It's like in the first 6 minutes of the movie.
Oh, so you gotta know.
Yeah.
It's like iconic moment, I guess.
It's pretty intense.
Okay. In the 1984 film Gremlins, what are 3 rules for taking care of a mogwai?
Mogwai.
Yeah.
All right. 1, never feed them after midnight.
Perfect.
Don't get them wet.
Yeah.
And they don't like bright lights, so no sunlight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. I gotta watch that one because that's kind of funny.
Have you not watched Gremlins?
No.
What?
I know, right?
I've seen like what they look like, and I guess I missed that back in the day.
Oh, you must watch this.
It seems kind of cool.
It's awesome.
Are they kind of like toys that come to life?
No, they're little plushies that come to life.
Oh, that's a toy.
Kind of.
Okay, all right.
And here's a fun fact that Gremlins was actually filmed on the same backlot that filmed Back to the Future. So if you watch Gremlins, the big opening scene, whenever it's like all snowing and everything, this big opening scene, they show the whole town.
Yeah.
It's actually the town square from Back to the Future with the clock tower and everything.
Oh,
that's
shoot,
dope.
that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
so check it out.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I will look for that because I am going to watch Gremlins. Everybody keeps telling me. All right. In the 2000 film American Psycho, who is the main character portrayed by Christian Bale?
Bateman.
Patrick Bateman, yes.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Let's go.
Okay, last question. Let's end strong. What 1968 horror film, directed by Roman Polanski, is based on a novel by Ira Levin? Hopefully I said that right.
Looks like we're not going to finish out very strong this time. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing.
Okay, it was Rosemary's Baby.
Rosemary's Baby. Oh, yeah, that was another Mia Farrow.
It was directed by Roman Polanski. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe I didn't get that one. Oh well.
Yeah. You did very well, actually. More check marks than X's. So
Yeah.
congrats to that. You are a horror fan for sure.
I get a pass. All right.
You get
Yay.
a pass. Absolutely. Okay, so now we're going to go into randos. So now you can take your thinking cap off. And
Okay.
put your goofy one on. Okay, if you were stuck. Oh,
I just want to say thank you for the 10 people watching. We really appreciate you guys interacting in the comments.
Oh yeah, thank you guys.
You guys are
for
awesome.
Sure. And yeah, don't worry, Rocket Blast. Are you nuts? Gremlins is good. Okay, I definitely will watch Evil Little Monsters. Is that another thing, or is he saying they're evil little monsters?
Yeah, I'm guessing that.
Okay.
All right.
However,
All right.
there is a movie called Little Monsters.
Oh, okay. Very
It's pretty funny.
Okay, so we're going into randos. If you were stuck in space, what would be the first earthly thing you'd miss?
This is a cop out, but gravity. I would miss that. As much as I would like to float, like that would be great fun. Eventually you'd be like, all right, this is annoying.
Yeah.
This is really, really annoying.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
And- I don't know if you've seen like videos of astronauts after they get back to Earth. They're always like giving people or like holding things up in the air and letting it go and dropping because they're so used to not having gravity.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like I couldn't wrap my mind around that. You can see them, they'll write something with a pen and then like put it up like that and it'll just drop and they look, oh
yeah. Oh, see, I never thought of that because you think it's kind of like swimming, I guess. Like you're just always in that
Yeah.
motion, right? But how would you sleep? And how would you go to the bathroom? I know they have ways, but I mean, I would not be able to sleep well, I think, with always my hair like floating everywhere and like my legs this way and like,
it would be very annoying.
Yeah.
So gravity, I was like, gravity? What do you mean? And then when you put it this way, I was like, okay, I get what you mean now.
And honestly, going into that slightly deeper, I'd miss real toilets because I don't want to be using a suction cup or a vacuum tube for the rest of my
Oh
life.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Just get hooked up to this tube real quick. No.
No,
I
I'm
think
good.
so.
Right? And when you're talking about pens, I'll be quick. Like, is the ink like floating inside? Is that what happens? Like they have to have like certain kind of pen, right?
They do. They have to have
Right?
a pressurized pen.
A pressurized pen, okay? Because you can't write with something like this easily. Oh, hi there,
No.
buddy.
It's my little shoulder cat, Charlie.
Oh, hi, Charlie.
There he is.
Hi.
He got bored sitting over there. But yeah, they in reality, believe this or not, they use pencils more than anything else.
That
It
would make
makes
sense.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I don't know. Lots of respect to people that will actually go to space and be comfortable with everything that's so
Yeah.
out there, right?
I want to go so bad, but then like the thought of actually getting there, whoa,
Yeah, I
that's a scary trip, folks.
Yeah. And you're like, there's Earth.
Wow.
Oh no, I'm not on it.
Yeah, I'm not on it. It's somewhere else. Okay. What is the last TV show you binge watched?
Probably the first 2 seasons of Stranger Things. I know that was forever ago, but yeah,
Stranger Things?
Stranger Things. Ever since then, I really haven't watched any real TV stuff. So just here and there.
Okay.
He's got his own channel that he's bringing back TV.
It's true. I spend so much time online. It's stupid. I just don't have a lot of time to watch anything.
Oh, that's great. We just always ask because we're always looking for the next thing to maybe
watch.
Yeah, and Stranger Things apparently is quite good.
Yeah, I've still got several episodes of that to see. I guess the last 2 seasons. I don't know how many there's been.
All right. What is an interesting or cool segment you'd like to add to your channel?
They haven't yet.
Yeah.
That I haven't?
Yeah.
One of the biggest things I would like to do is something like this. Actually, I'd like to have an interview section for the HOJO show where we would interview somebody and pre-record it and actually put it together for a much bigger HOJO show that I wanted to include Funko Friday and all these different segments.
Yeah.
Looks like I have Kat here. She's back there. But that's something that I definitely want to do and make more, like I said before, more like an actual TV show where you can sit down and watch it and you're like, okay, this is a 2-hour block of this craziness.
Yeah.
Would it be like, you know how you have your TV guide back in the day and you're like, oh, 6 o'clock, we know that this is on or whatever.
Yeah,
that's what you're aiming for.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I want people to be like, all right, it's Thursday at 6 o'clock. I know what's coming on right now. Or it's Friday at 6 o'clock. It's Dragnet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Very cool. We'll be looking forward to seeing that come in the development. Yeah. Okay. If you could only eat one type of food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Chinese food.
Chinese food?
I mess with that. I love Chinese
I guess because you get such a variety.
Right? You know?
You can only have one of the Chinese food. You can't have Chinese food.
Come on, man.
Only one thing of it if you're going to pick Chinese.
Okay. All right. Fried dumplings.
Fried dumplings for the rest of your life.
I could do it.
You can do it? Okay. Fried dumplings are delicious, though. Okay. Pork or chicken? Like, do you have a certain flavor?
I don't even care.
Okay. As long as it's a dumpling.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. What's your go-to snack when watching a horror movie?
Ooh, everybody, a lot of people like popcorn. That's great. Popcorn's fine. I prefer Milk Duds and Bunch of Crunch. It's just me.
Okay. I'm too scared when I'm watching it to be eating. I'm like, oh God, what's going to pop around the next corner or whatever. But Milk Duds, do you like Milk Duds?
I do.
Aren't they that hard caramel in the middle with chocolate coating on the outside?
No.
No? Because I don't see them very often, like when we're out and about. I don't know. They're not as popular.
Milk Duds are epic.
I'm going to have to send some Milk Duds up to Canada.
Yeah. I think actually Simon, I think Simon loves, I think I've seen him say he liked Milk Duds before too. Okay. What is the goal you have to improve your channel?
I just want to make it better. I think that's the biggest thing. I want to make it better. I want to, like I said, expand the broadcast, expand the radio broadcast, expand the actual something that I want to call HOJO television, and bring back classic things, clips of classic shows and movies and things like that. Again, I want to have a fun space that you can go to and every day you'll find something different.
Is it frustrating that YouTube holds you back from certain things because of copyright claims and other things like that?
Yeah, it's really annoying, especially with very old films and things like that. And the funny thing is, I still have to deal with copyright every time I put out a video. There will always be a piece of music in it that is copyright, or sometimes even with something like Abbott and Costello. Are you getting bored up there, buddy? Even with something like Abbott and Costello, there are certain things that for some reason is copyrighted. So I have to deal with that every day. Every time I do that, I have to go back in and edit it.
Yeah.
But it's very annoying. It's very annoying. And now I have this dude from overseas who's claiming content on all my stuff, all my old videos. He's claiming content. So yeah, that's a battle. That's a battle that I have to deal with.
Okay.
But yeah, I think the copyright rules are a little goofy.
They are.
I don't think they do it right. And I think if you have 25%, again, this is just the way it is with any type of physical media. If 25% of what you're doing with that is different, if it's changed, then it's different. It's not the same thing. It's not.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I get aggravated at YouTube.
I'm frustrated too. Like I have one interview that it has 22K and it's copyright claimed because the girl that I interviewed was singing, and the song was a collab. So that person's company copyrighted me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
That's crazy.
I'm stuck with that copyright.
Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, I don't know. I hope that whole system gets better in the next few years.
Yeah,
it's just not. It's not good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is something quirky about yourself that nobody knows?
I don't know. I'm clinically insane.
Okay.
So maybe that's
by your diagnosis, or
no, it's on paper.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not.
You say you're actually clinically told that you're insane.
Hey, on paper.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm a schizophrenic with bipolar disorder, and I have anxiety and depression issues.
Okay, so they claimed.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
don't go see a professional. If you go see a professional and you walk away with more problems.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, of course. Okay. Favorite outdoor activity to do in the summer?
Ooh, I love being on the lake, and I like fishing and ride a boat on a lake. Oh, that's just fun times. I would do that anytime.
Fishing. Do you catch and release? Or do you eat fish?
We catch so rarely.
Okay.
We might catch one fish from fishing for 3 days.
Oh wow.
So whatever we catch, we eat. We eat right there.
Oh, wow.
Now if I catch like a big fat female fish, I'm gonna throw her back because she's gonna feed the population. She's gonna create more. Smart. But a skinny little rump male, I'm gonna eat you. Sorry, buddy.
Is there any fish that you won't eat that you could catch?
Probably not.
Nope. Nothing's off limits.
Yeah, where I skin them myself, where I fillet it myself, I'm not that worried about them. And it's weird to say, but the only thing you really have to worry about with fish is getting in the poop sack.
Yeah.
As long as you stay away from the poop sack, you're fine.
Yeah. You get rid of that, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Okay. I was taught that when I was very young. There's like a little line inside, and you discard it. So that's pretty cool. All right.
Yeah,
that's fish for 3 days, but you must love the sitting and just reminiscing or thinking and on the water. That must be part of it that you love.
Yeah, and for some reason when you're fishing, it's for me. I don't know about for anybody else, but for me, it's not about actually catching a fish.
Okay.
It's the ritual, the process of it all.
Yeah.
And that's how you become one with nature, or the way I become one with nature.
Beautiful.
So kind of my symbiotic part of it. What's that?
It's just a bonus. It's lunch on top.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. What is a talent you wish you possessed?
I wish that I could be athletic. And I know that a lot of people think, well, just,
work
get
out.
in shape and work out. But no, I wish that I was more athletic because, and I touched on this before, I wanted to go to space. I wanted to be an astronaut. So if I could change anything, that would be it. And yeah, that's what I would like to change about.
Well, okay. To go to space, it's not just physical. They take you through a whole run of mental, physical, and emotional.
Oh yeah.
It's to make sure you're tip top. They don't just pick whoever. Well, I'm assuming so, right?
Yeah.
It's a
No,
grueling
they're
process.
pretty. Yeah, it's a pretty intense process. However, they have lightened up a lot on a lot of the physicality of it because they're using more drones now than anything.
Mhm.
Okay.
So they're finally picking out of the gamer space. So
Oh,
kids that are
really?
gamers and stuff like that, they can really fly things and really control things well. They're looking at you and they're looking
So
for you.
maybe if you learn how to do that, you can kind of have your dream come true.
Oh no, I'm too old. I'm too old now. They're not gonna. I wouldn't take a 40-year-old. I'm sorry. You know, you're
40's
too
not
old.
bad. 40's, you're not 80. Okay.
Too old. Let go. Nobody listens to disco.
Okay, I got you. Okay, 3 words you wish you could tell your younger self. Like as advice, if you came back, you come in as your 40-year-old self, and you're seeing your 20-year-old self, something like that.
Other than stop being stupid, 'cause that's pretty much. I needed somebody. I don't know. Let's see. It gets better.
It gets better. That's good. That's good
Yeah.
advice. I like
It gets better.
because if you said stop being stupid, your younger self would probably be like, "What do you know?" Older self.
My younger self would be like, I'm not being stupid. Stupid.
Okay. It gets better. I like that. Okay, favorite color?
Purple.
Purple.
Nice, mine too.
2 purples. Okay.
Purple.
What? White?
Purple.
Oh, purple. I thought you said white. Okay. Favorite place to visit with your family?
Favorite place to visit is a place that I haven't been able to visit in probably 15 or 20 years.
Oh my goodness.
It would be Fort Fisher in North Carolina. It's a beautiful little beach down there, and it is an old fort from the Civil War. Yeah, sure, we'll say that. And they have it's just a pretty little family beach, and they have like these wild horses that run out there, and it's just nice. It's a nice place, and plus they have like a big battleship a few miles away that you can go and visit. And I don't know, it's where I spent my childhood. So
That sounds nice.
of course now my favorite place to visit with my family is Sam's, because we can get all kinds of stuff and they like to pay for it.
What's Sam's?
Sam's is like a big box store like Costco or something.
Oh,
like that.
okay. Okay.
Just want to say, hey, Dead Zone.
Hey, Dead Zone.
What's going
There's
on, buddy?
something I wanted to say that was kind of funny with Quick Draw.
Oh yeah, that killed me.
He's like, I would tell myself, put down the Snickers bars. You always give me a laugh. Oh my God, Quick Draw. Okay. What is your opinion about life after death?
I'll touch on it briefly.
Yeah, I know it's a long.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of that before, but at the end of the day, I don't believe that your life ends. Life keeps going on and on, no matter what. So my opinion is very much live as good as you can here, because it will reflect when you pass over to whatever you're going to go to.
Oh.
So do the best that you can to be the best that you can.
So whatever energy you carry here will match whatever's coming to in the next lifetime.
Yep, because again, it's just we're not we think of it as very much like, okay, well, I'm alive and now I'm dead, but that's not really how it works. It's very much you are energy, and when your energy passes from this world, it passes on to something else. Energy doesn't get destroyed; it just gets transferred
Somewhere else. You think that if you're here, is it possible if you do bad in life that your energy drops, and perhaps if you do well, it heightens? Is that?
That could be definitely a way to look at it.
Okay.
At the end of the day, what you put out on this planet, what you put out on this earth, is what you reap. You know, that's your reward. You reap what you sow. That's just the way the earth works. If you plant a flower, you're going to get a flower, not a cactus. But
Right.
if you plant a cactus, then you're going to get, you're going to get hurt.
Right. Oh, absolutely. That's a good way and simple way to live by. You know what I mean?
Yep.
On this earth, anyway. Okay. Okay, now we're winding down. So what is the worst punishment you can think of for Johnny and Simon for their next mystery box battle?
Hmm.
We're taking ideas now, guys. So
Now, have you eaten bugs yet?
yes.
Simon has.
Crickets.
Yeah. The crickets. Yeah. You did the waxing thing, which was hilarious.
Oh, gross. But yes.
What about you guys have paintball guns?
No,
My sister does.
but her sister does. So
Those
Paintball to
hurt.
the back.
Those
Paintball
hurt.
to the back. Oh, I know it.
To the what?
to the
To
back.
the back.
Oh, okay. I thought he said nads, but I was like,
No,
I think that's
No.
too far.
that's too much. I wouldn't make anybody do that.
Nipple taser.
Simon, if you're here, keep that in your head.
Okay, so
Paintball.
paintball guns. We got shave your head. That's something that you guys could both, because you both have nice curly beautiful hair. It would be, but that would the stakes would have to be really high.
Yeah, you'd have to have some big old stakes for that, man. Like literally, you're gonna have to feed each other if you're gonna do that. Because I wouldn't ask somebody to shave their head unless I had a nice big juicy piece of steak.
So for
Yeah.
shaving our heads or like getting a tattoo, for a punishment, I think there'll be donations.
It would have to be
it would have
something
to be-
because that's a big commitment.
Yeah.
Both of those. Okay, and we also got nipple taser.
I don't think we talked about that's
The taser?
hilarious. I thought about the taser, but I can only find animal ones for that I can
You don't
buy.
think that could hurt?
I don't know. It's like
It's a taser. It could definitely give you a little.
I would go with the animal tasers.
right, you know?
There's this other one too where it's so men can feel what it's like to give birth.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
pregnancy thing. I want to do that too and just crank that.
Yeah. So that's another one too, guys. But if we're gonna do these kinds of things, definitely we're gonna have to do some sort of donation or
Yeah, we're gonna.
tier,
Yeah,
something like that. So the more extreme they are, the more donations. The less extreme,
Right.
the less. Yeah. What else we got here? We got eat something awful. Yeah, we did crickets, but there might be something else down the pipeline.
our next video we have.
You gonna tell it?
Yeah,
Okay.
our next video is going to be a milkshake, and there's going to be 5 items, and Dee's going to go find those 5 items. It could be sardines, it could be anything she decides.
I'm gonna take into consideration texture, smells, colors, all that stuff. But mixed together,
Disgusting.
it's probably gonna be brown anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Ugh.
okay. You would donate? Okay, Rocket Blast. Well, that's good to know. We also got Cattle Prong by Simon. Okay, you mean like light something hot and like
Yeah, I would do that.
top tier again, because that will scar you. Or
Yeah,
put a good.
But I'll find one that actually has like a nice symbol
Look
that I
at
want on my body.
HOJO's face. He's just like, damn.
Like, no, man. No.
Yeah, we're
no,
not.
no branding.
No branding. Sorry, Simon. Why?
Yeah, I've been on the streak of losing lately.
Yeah. So sorry, Johnny. Actually, you're gonna think of it that way. But anyway, that so far so good. Every podcast, guys, we're gonna be asking you what you guys think.
Yeah, come up with
So
new ideas for
really
next
get
podcast.
get-
Juices flowing.
yeah, get real creative.
All right.
I feel sorry for you guys, honestly. Because people are coming up with like crazy stuff. Not a branding cattle prong, taser for cows.
Oh yeah.
But still, that branding thing, that's the first thing that came to mind for that. That's
Mm.
another idea, guys, though. Don't discount it. He said pretty much anything. I think we need to go back and watch the Jackass movies.
Yeah.
Not saying we should do a lot of those, but like piercing his butt cheeks together. I think Steve-O did that or something.
The worst thing that I saw them do is the paper cuts in between all the webbed. That
Oh,
makes so
the webbed. Oh, in
of
this
the webs, yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
That's brutal. And then do they squeeze lemon juice?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. I'll keep that in mind.
do it with cardboard.
Oh god.
Cardboard? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, get a cardboard paper cut.
Oh, I've never. Oh
It'll
God.
change your life. Trust me.
Ugh.
So, what is one thing that you want to complete off your bucket list if you have one?
One thing off the bucket list, I still stand on what I'd said the last time. I want to do a fantastic across the nation tour to meet up with different YouTubers and eat fried chicken.
That's awesome.
Oh, gotta come to Canada. We'll
I'm
find a good
done.
fried chicken place.
Yeah.
He's had KFC, probably. He's had Mary Brown's. We gotta find a good, like somewhere that's here in Ontario.
I don't think they have KFC. Do you guys have KFC?
They do.
Yeah, man, it came from Kentucky.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so you have
But
to
no,
follow-
we don't have the Mary Browns. I don't think I've seen one of those.
Oh yeah, Mary Brown's is a Canadian.
Oh, is it?
Yes, yes.
Now that sounds good.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
really good.
Well, then Mary
Nice.
Brown's it is.
Biggest fear in life. Has that changed?
Besides spiders, honestly, my biggest fear in life is being alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isolation?
Dying alone.
Oh, dying alone. What
And
if just not to cut you off, but what if it was an apocalypse tomorrow, but somehow you were the only ones that survived? Would that be an issue?
I would hate that.
Okay.
Like,
No Pat either. Just you.
like, don't get me wrong. For like the first few months, it would probably be awesome.
Yeah.
Uh,
Likes their space.
yeah, but then after that, I would be,
No one to talk to. No one to.
yeah, I'd get really tired and bored.
Yeah.
I would definitely want to.
We're
be with
social
somebody.
creatures.
Yeah, it's
By
very
nature.
important. And people don't understand how deep the reason of purpose is for our life. And purpose, when it comes down to just survival, it's just not enough. You have to have more than that as the purpose of your life.
Yeah.
And most of the time, those things are found in other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well said.
Our next question is: do you have any questions for us?
Yes.
Uh-oh. I forgot about that.
Speaking of, we talked about the chicken tour. Whatever happened to the chicken wing mukbang that you guys told me about in our last video? You said you wanted to do a chicken wing mukbang and get all the different chicken wings from all the places that you had around your area.
Oh.
Life got in the way, and
Yeah.
Why don't we try
but
and
we want to do it eventually.
let's do that.
I would love to see that still.
Okay.
I'd love to see that.
Can I see that in a second?
Let's see. This
Wing
was
mukbang. I'm just gonna, because I will forget. You have a child in your life, you forget all sorts of.
Oh, there's a question from Quick Draw. I'm not sure yet. I'm really busy with the baby right now, so
Yeah.
maybe when she's a little older, I'll do my solo album, Moose Knuckle 5.
all right.
Is that good enough answer?
I hope so.
Like it.
Moose Knuckle 5 on the way. Okay.
This one is for Johnny. Do you still want to open a tattoo shop?
No, my priorities changed. I want to open up my own restaurant. I'm working towards that.
Nice. See, that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
And why did that change?
It's so hard to get into tattooing like right now because like nobody wants to do apprenticeships and like there's not really ins around the area I'm living right now. So in cooking I'm really good at
His passion has been ignited. Sorry.
by cooking, yeah.
Yeah, which is really
Nice.
cool.
That's awesome. Okay. Let's see. D, I remember the last time we were talking about things that you wanted, and you said you wanted a house with trees and a pool, but you didn't know if the children would be in the picture.
Oh my God.
You'd said that you would like to maybe be a social worker and work with people.
Yeah.
Now that you do have a child in the picture,
Yeah.
has any of that changed?
No, I pursued the dream, and before I got pregnant, I was in school to be a social worker, and I graduated in October last year.
Yeah.
So once down the road, I just want to be a mom right now. Like I love being a mom. I definitely, my dream of helping people is still, my passion is still very much alive. But I have just fallen into motherhood. It's like a totally different experience that I didn't even think I was gonna get, you know. So I'm actually, now that we think about it, where I've actually accomplished both so far. Or at least I got my education behind me, so I can be a social worker. But the icing on the cake is getting pregnant and having our daughter together.
Yeah.
So,
And that actually leads me into my next question for both of you. How exactly has your life changed now that you have a little baby?
Oh my goodness.
No sleep.
No sleep. Last night was brutal. We didn't cancel though.
Yeah.
Because she's got
She was teething really badly last night. She was up all night and
on and off.
It was rough. We thought we were gonna quit the show today. And
you're like, should we cancel? I was like, no.
But I was like,
no, we could do this.
But we said we could do this, and we did it. We got everything.
Well, I'm glad you didn't cancel.
Yeah. It changed me in like where I don't care about what other people think anymore. I'm more focused on her needs and watching her.
Priorities have changed.
Yeah, 100%.
Majorly.
Yeah.
And I agree with that too. Like
the small things used to bother me.
Matter.
I don't care about them anymore. Like they're not on my mind.
Right.
Like I'm more focused on her.
Our relationship has changed as well. We have had some challenges, like especially when you're sleep deprived or you're hungry, you haven't eaten in a while. Having your intimate time where you want to like just cuddle or watch a movie together, it's different now. It's totally different. Yeah. So our relationship, it's still together, but it takes a little bit. It takes some space to make room for our daughter, which is okay.
Yeah.
But we're learning to also when we're both frustrated, like many times he's like, oh, I appreciate what you do. You're such a good mom. I love you. And other times when I'm struggling and I notice like, he's like, oh, I picked up the toys and I put them away or whatever. Like we're working on having empathy and understanding and giving each other kudos and making each other feel better because you definitely get raw in the emotions sometimes.
Yeah.
And so we've even worked on our relationship and noticed like the changes in how to adjust according to the changes, but most of the time we're good. We're goofing around. We're having fun with Sarah.
Yeah.
And it's so fun to watch her milestones, like her almost starting to walk, her little coos and like babbling and seeing her teeth come in and she's learning to clap. She's going like this now. It's you're I don't know, you're nurturing a new soul into the world, you know what I mean? And it's such an amazing experience. To all the parents out there, I give you major kudos, even the ones that have more than one child, because it's like the biggest challenge I think I'm gonna have in my life. Like there's lots of challenges coming up my way in life, but I think being a mom is going to be the most rewarding, but it's bittersweet. There's so much good and so much like struggle too, mm-hmm. And you wonder if you're doing everything right and you hope you're doing everything well. And but yeah, I'm really happy.
Yeah.
It's changed our lives for the better.
Yeah.
Right?
I believe that. That's awesome. Thank you.
And he's a wonderful dad.
Yeah, and I see y'all's pictures on Instagram all the time. Yeah. And you can see, number one, you can see how much love you have. You can see how much you're putting into her and how much that love is shining back every time I see the pictures. Yeah. You're really doing a fantastic job. So I say kudos to both of you. You're doing a really great job.
We appreciate you, FPP. She says congratulations of finishing school.
Thank you very much.
Quick Draw says teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you.
Absolutely. We are empty nesters. Good to be free again. And that's cool too. If you don't have kids, nothing wrong with that either. You get to be with your partner. You get to nurture each other.
Yeah.
I'm just saying from our perspective now, like it was great being just the two of us. Well, it was the three of us with Rosie.
Yeah.
but it's totally different being a parent, and it almost forces you also, not that it's a bad thing, but to be your best, because you have to show up even when you're not feeling your best, and it just pushes your limit to be closer to your highest self.
Yeah.
When I say highest self, your best self.
Yeah.
You know?
Ryan, thank you,
amazing.
Bro. Ryan says, I loved watching you guys again. I missed the live stream a lot.
Oh, well, we're going to be doing as much as we can. Like I said, having a child, you kind of go around their schedule and you do what you can, but we miss this. Love hanging out with you guys.
FPP says she's a 27 and living on her own now.
Who is?
Their kid.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not I see. Okay. So now your relationship, like you probably started here and then you had your baby. So you kind of, your relationship breathes, you know, goes in and out. And now that she's 27 living alone, maybe you guys are coming back together and saying, hey, we didn't do this. You want to maybe take up on this hobby or go on this vacation? Yeah, so that's pretty cool, FPP.
Thanks, Rocket Blast Gaming.
Very cool. Yes, thank you, Rocket Blast.
HOJO.
Very cool.
Johnny, who in history would you like to meet?
Ooh, like that.
History. That's a lot of people. A lot of really cool people.
I would love to sit down with Albert Einstein because he's very smart, but he also had a disability. And I kind of wanted to pick his brain about that, you know?
Yeah.
How are you so smart? But yeah,
very good.
Dumb. He was called dumb, or with math anyway.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see how he handled that. Yeah.
Very good answer.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. And D?
There's too many. There's so many souls out there. I wish I could. I'm just gonna go with Robin Williams though, because I've always liked him as a person. He's a great comedian, but he also had a lot of struggles in life too. That's just the one that's coming to mind now. I'm sure later when we're off the show, we'll be like, I should have said so and so.
Yeah.
But he was a really wise guy, and you know, he used to help homeless people, like on set or whatever. He'd find jobs for people. Like he was a little bit of a humanitarian too, but he also brought lots of smiles to people. It's too bad the way it ended. I was very surprised when he, you know, himself. So
yeah, for someone who is so selfless, it's kind of crazy that they would do such a selfish thing.
And I'm surprised that he was such a tormented soul. You don't see that. Like he's a comedian, right? But I guess most comedians are tortured souls. I've learned.
Yeah, says what Robin Williams would be an amazing to talk to.
Right? I think Arnold Schwarzenegger, he'd be interesting too, because he's had a bunch of different things in his life. Actor, politician, like what?
He's a strange duck.
Yeah, he's a strange duck.
I've got one more question.
Okay.
And we'll go with Johnny first again.
Okay.
What would you do if you had unlimited money? Unlimited.
Not much. I'm very simple. I'll buy a little house.
He is.
For my family. Just very simple, like, you know, nothing crazy. I would live like I'm living now.
Right.
And you said unlimited money forever?
Just
always.
At that time, I won't have to worry about bills and other things like that. I would be in a better place. I wouldn't work. I'd probably more focus on my channel too, because I would have so much time.
And maybe your restaurant.
And my restaurant, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
See, I'm thinking big. He said unlimited forever, right?
No, I know, but I don't need much. I have everything. I have an amazing family. I have everything that I need. I don't really, you know?
I would open up my own facility for addictions.
Yeah.
There would be a wing for addictions. There'd be a wing for a childcare, you know, for things that people really need in the world. Like I would spread it outward.
Give it back.
Yeah, give it back to those that need it, you know, and because I've gotten so much help throughout the years as well. And like I take right now Sarah to a place called Early On, and it's a place, it's run by the government, but it's free. And people come and there's like sing-alongs. There's like a whole play area for them. Other babies get to know each other. The moms get to talk with each other. And it's, again, it's free. So
Right.
like I would love to have facilities like that that cater to those that need the help. And because you said you have unlimited money, so I would do a whole bunch that I could. Even maybe shelters, make more shelters. You know, obviously something to do with social work. I would definitely, it would be to help others. And of course, first and foremost, take care of my family. And I'm somewhat simple too, but I have my trees and I have my pool and I have my little house. Right? So I would definitely do a lot of traveling. That would be fun. I'd love to see what the world has to offer as well. And yeah, just enjoy life for sure. Right. Imagine that, never having to worry about bills ever again.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Right?
Great.
You'd be able to focus on things that actually matter.
It's a great answer, guys. Great answer. And that's all I have when it comes to questioning. I do have one comment, and it's quite important. Dee, love your hair.
Oh, thank you.
Love your hair. Looks fantastic. Been wanting to tell you that from the very beginning.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That makes me feel good. Is this because this is the color your hair was when you were younger? Were you
No, I just looks good.
Oh, thank you. I need to hear that sometimes because I barely ever wear makeup anymore and I barely do my hair anymore because little one, right? Like your priorities change, you know? These things don't matter as much.
you're still bringing it, so you're good to go. But no, the color looks good on you.
Thank you very much.
And Johnny, your hairstyle looks fantastic too.
Oh, thank you. This is natural.
His is natural. We're hoping that she gets his ringlets. Like I had hair like this as a kid, but it's more wavy now. But if Sarah, she's starting to get curls a little bit, I'm hoping she gets the beautiful ringlets, you know?
That'd be awesome.
And the thick hair. Yeah. I don't know. Guys always get the better stuff.
Not always.
Okay, there's some exception to the rule, but yeah.
All right. Our last question is promote yourself.
Oh, absolutely.
To the people.
Okay. Like a comment.
Well, if you don't know me, and even if you do, get ready for more fun stuff coming down the pike. I have a lot more retro radio heading your way Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. It's not always at the right times, but hey, what can I do? But yeah, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we're going to have new stuff coming out. Of course, our Fridays, we're going to have Dragnet. And the other days, I might surprise you with some random crazy things that don't really fit in with, the other schedules. So stay tuned. I think you're going to like that. We've got some more journeys ahead of us. HOJO on the Road is going to be coming back. Hopefully, if that comes back, I can bring back the HOJO Eats at the same time.
Yeah.
So I expect this to be a very fun year. I have some fun stuff planned for the winter and Christmas, and of course, new music. I've got new music coming out every month. So stay tuned for that. If you like music.
Oh, and I'm going to have one little comment too. I did remember you were having some health issues with your teeth, and the top is different now. Yes. It looks really good.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Truly, because those are the things that I need to hear too, because I feel like I've got these big horse teeth. And I feel like when I smile, people are just like, whoa, hey, calm down, buddy.
No, they fit you nice.
And you know what frustrates me?
Wonderful.
My brother fixed his teeth as well, and he never smiles with them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shoot.
So frustrating,
No, if you pay for it, you smile it,
Yeah, right?
You use it, right? Yeah. No,
it's the same thing with your car, you show that thing around when you get it. So, but, thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate your support like always.
Yes.
Thank you, HOJO, for being on the show once again.
Hey, thank you for having me. It's always an honor to be here, and it's always a fun time to hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're basically a new guest because it's the Nerdy Friends podcast. Before it was the Funko Friends podcast.
Yeah.
And he's changed a bit too.
And you've grown so much since
about 50 pounds worth.
I can't notice that. It's just headed down.
Yeah.
But
Purposely.
purposely. Okay.
Thank you again. That is our show.
Yes.
Thank you guys for
everybody
watching.
in the chat for joining us. I hope you had a fun time.
Don't forget to subscribe to HOJO's channel. He has some amazing content. I personally love it. You guys probably will if you guys check it out. And let's get into our outro.